Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So we have some really interesting teams for Sigmund today. We're going to get right into it. So the first team we're going to show you is a team from Genhard, very free to play friendly team, not using any Celestial Hypogean. Damon in front of Chimera, Pheromore to buff up Chimera. Ludwig is dealing pretty good damage in endless difficulty now, and Rowan in the back left corner with the Core Forge artifact. Okay, which is going to be onto the Pheromore. So if you're going to run a team like this, do try to get all of these heroes, charms crafted and refined. Damon can be got from the Charm Merchant. The other big ones are going to be Chimera, Ludwig, and Pheromore, because they're all going to deal decent damage. Rowan's charms are probably the lowest priority. But if you can get them, might as well get them done as well. Okay, so we have 48 seconds left. Let's see what type of score we can get from this team. But really interesting teams for Sigmund, specifically because he has very unique mechanics as a Dream Realm boss compared to other bosses. He keeps removing the buffs from your side of the team, and that's why the teams look really different. And in fact, Ludwig is actually doing really well today, being in multiple of the top teams. So another great candidate to craft the charms for. So 233 billion, almost 234 billion damage with the free-to-play friendly team. A lot of damage coming from Pheromore. That is crazy. Chimera as well, dealing really good damage. And Damien Ludwig dealing a bit. But also, more importantly, their charms are going to provide, the charms of Ludwig are going to provide more haste to the team to increase their damage. Okay, so we have Euclid 72 team. This is a very, very good team. It is a budget team because it doesn't have Reinier in it. It's even working at lower copies of Fresto. Like, if you only have him legendary, epic, it is going to work. But the twins are important to have upgraded. So, Pink Twin on the right and Blue Twin on the left. Ludwig and Chimera on the Stellar Bond. Illusion Fresto in front of Ludwig, Real Fresto in front of the Blue Twin, and Pheromore in the back, back right corner with the, again, Core Forge artifact, because this is going to power up Pheromore. So this team is just going to be a bit of an upgrade compared to the previous team we saw, using more pay-to-win heroes, but overall better heroes. You're going to have the same three key heroes, which are Pheromore, Ludwig, and Chimera, as we saw in the previous team. But now you're just going to have even better like buffers, like the twins, who will provide attack buff to the heroes on the Stellar Bond. They keep providing haste to your entire team. And then Fresto, he provides its debuff. He has his charms to defend, shred the boss a bit. But Fresto's damage is actually not that high. It's still mainly Chimera and Ludwig doing all the work. Or sorry, Chimera and Pheromore doing all the work. And that is why Fresto can work even at lower ascension in this team. So we're up to 230 billion damage. This team should be able to get to around 243 or 244 billion damage with a maxed out account. So let's see what we can get. 14 seconds left. And the damage is slowing down. Oh wow, look at this, 248 billion damage. Whoa, over 250 billion damage with the budget team. 250, almost 253 billion damage with this team. That's really impressive. All the way rank 4 position. I was not expecting that. It might have something to do with charm upgrades, because other people are not hitting this high, even with the Paragon 4 account. So like, we have charm upgrades on everyone here, but I don't think the twins are as important. But the Ludwig, Fresto, Chimera, Pheromore, all very important. But again, most importantly, Chimera and Pheromore. And like, if you look at the top 1 rank right now, 256, we're only 4 billion behind. And that was a really budget-friendly team because No-Reinier Mythic Plus on it. Now we're going to move on to the Reinier Mythic Plus teams. We have a team from Rhymes and Trong from the VN server. This is going to be the most consistent top-performing team. Real Fresto in front of Ludwig, Reinier in front of Chimera, Illusion in front of nothing, Pink Twin on the right, and Blue Twin on the left with the Blade Ring spell. We have charms on everyone, but for this team, it really is going to be Chimera, Fresto, Ludwig. Those are going to be the big three. Reinier charms do not matter. Like the legendary upgrade, you definitely want to have the orange, the epic charms, because they increase the attack and penetration. But the upgrade to legendary is only beneficial if that ally is getting kills, which of course in this team is not getting any kills. In Dream Realm, it only really applies to Harok type comps, because then Harok can kill and get the bonus attack from that. But anyway, and then the twins, their charms are not as important, but I have finally focused them today. Today was the support day, which I swept for their charms, but they're not the biggest priority because they just provide defensive buffs with their charm upgrade. Okay, so this team should be able to hit 254, 255 billion damage, and it can be pretty consistent, so that is the advantage of this team. But the overall top team of today is going to be RNG reliant, and I'm going to show you that after this. So on our first run, we should be hitting around, okay, wow. Wait, did we just hit rank 1, 256.8 billion damage with our first run of Rhymes and Trong team? I feel like my guildmate, because my guildmate is all Paragon 4 as well, very competitive player. I feel like he just hasn't maybe crafted charms on the entire team, and that is the difference between me and him. But look at this, everyone is locked in at 256 billion damage, but we're really close. We're really close to 257 billion damage, so I'm going to go for that juicy 257 billion damage for the thumbnail as well. But anyway, let me show you the final team, which is the RNG team from Frosty. I don't know how many runs I'm going to do with this, because this is apparently high RNG, but it has also hit up to 256 billion damage. Real Fresco in front of the Blue Twin. Blue Twin on the right, Pink Twin on the left, only buffing up Shamira on the Stellar Ball, and Rainier in front of Shamira. Illusion off in the upper right corner in front of nothing. Smokey to the left of Rainier with the Blade Ring spell. Again, I have all of the charms crafted and refined for this team. However, the Rainier charms, Twins charms are not as important as the other three. And of course, Shamira is number one. Shamira is the number one hero in the game, and she is also the number one priority for charms. Your life is really simple. Just focus everything into Shamira, basically. Okay, so 66 seconds left, where the damage goes up so fast up until you get to around 220 billion damage. Then it really like grinds to almost a halt, and then it goes up much more slowly. And this is because of whatever the damage reduction mechanics of this boss. Like, look at this, now we're going up really slowly compared to what we were doing before. But either way, we have a lot of time left on the clock. I'm hoping, can we just hit that beautiful 257 billion damage? And let's see what we can do. Yeah, but these teams with the Rainier, they will need to have Rainier at Mythic Plus. Otherwise, it is better for you to run the No-Reinier version, which we showed to you before this, which is basically Euclid 72's team. Okay, come on, first run. Can the RNG happen on the first run? It doesn't look like it. I think we're going to about around tie our record. Yeah, really close, right? 256. They're really neck and neck with this first run. But I'm now going to give this team and the previous team, we're going to do maybe 3 or 4 skip runs of each. I'm going to do three more skip runs of this team. Let's see what we get. Okay, another 256 billion damage. So even though it is labeled as an RNG team, it might also depend on your account investment or your charm upgrades, how RNG it actually is. Because for me, it's not looking like this is really bad on RNG. But in fact, Trong's and Rhymes' team, it did better. Like, we've done now 4 runs of this team. It hasn't managed to match the score that we did on the first run of Rhymes and Trong's team. So this one is looking like the winner for me. Maybe if you have the Ludovic charms crafted. So okay, here we go, guys. I'm gonna use at least 5 runs looking for that 257 billion, because I feel like it is just within our reach. The fact that we hit 256.8 on the first run, like, all we need is another 200 billion damage to push us over the edge of 257 billion. But maybe this is the hard limit of today. It really could be, especially given the fact that if you look at all of my Paragon 4, basically, players in my district, oh, another 256 billion, but not quite enough, 256.86. But yeah, looking at my district, right, everyone is kind of hard stuck in 256 billion, and these are all of the Paragon 4 players, all of the top 5 here. Fully Paragon 4 accounts, max level. Okay, guys, I've done like 10 runs in total. We are hard stuck at this 265.86 billion. Can't really go higher than that. But anyway, guys, using one of these teams, hopefully you're able to get a top score today. If there's any other team that worked for you, feel free to share in the comment section. But thank you guys for watching. Good luck and dream on today. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There's a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.